I'm Jessica. This morning, I was standing by my window in Manhattan. When the sunlight fell across my bed, it felt like someone was gently touching me with warmth. In that glow, I felt an unusual kind of romance rising inside me. Even though New York City was waking up in its usual rush, I carried a different kind of excitement within me. Every ray of sunlight reminded me, love is only complete when body and soul meet. I took a sip of coffee. The hot steam touched my lips and I closed my eyes, imagining how different this warmth would feel if the man I loved was sitting beside me. Outside my window stretched the tall skyline, busy streets, and endless taxi horns. But inside me, there was only silence. I wanted someone to break my loneliness. I once thought New York City was only about business and ambition. But walking through Central Park on a quiet morning, I realized even here, love breathes in the air. One evening, I went to the Hudson River to watch the sunset. Golden light danced on the waves, and I thought, if love is the warmth of the body, then it's like the sun, rising every day without fail. Another evening, I walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. The wind tangled my hair. For a moment, I wished someone would hold my hand so I could stand there forever. My story isn't just about crowded streets. It's about romance and feelings. The sun's light wraps around my body the way I longed for a person to wrap around my soul. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror. I see a strange fire in my eyes, a fire that only the right person could calm. Every night I stand by my window. When the city lights dim and the stars appear, I whisper a prayer. Maybe one day he'll walk into my life. A friend once told me, "Jessica, you look at love too romantically." Reality isn't that simple. I just smiled because I believe even reality can be romantic if the heart is true. Believing you would come, I wrote in my diary every day. Each page was filled with words warm as sunlight. One night I stood in Times Square, surrounded by thousands of neon lights. And yet, none of them could brighten the darkness inside me. Not unless I found your light. New York nights are silent, and so was my heart at times. But every sunrise reminded me, light will always return, just like love. I've learned that love is not just about the touch of the body. It's about breathing into each other. The way light and darkness complete one another. There were days when I felt weak. But when sunlight touched my face again, I knew I'm strong because I know how to wait. My romantic journey began in loneliness. But I know it will end in fulfillment. I still dream of you. In my imagination, you stand beside me and whisper, "I'm here now and I'll never leave again." In every street, every coffee shop in this city, I've searched for your shadow. Sometimes it felt like you were sitting just across the table. On mornings when the sun rises, I stay wrapped in my blanket. The light falls over me, and I think, if you were here, this moment could last forever. Once I traveled to Los Angeles. Watching the sunset at Santa Monica Beach, I realized romance is a kind of sunlight too. boundless as the ocean. I've learned that love and intimacy are not separate things. When love is real, every touch is sacred. Every warmth is romantic. Life has taught me. Desire of the body is temporary, but the union of souls is eternal. Today I stand again at my window in New York City, watching the sunrise. There is no fear left in me, because I know love will come, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. My story doesn't end here. I only say this, just as the sun always returns, so does love. All we need is patience to wait for it. And that patience has been my greatest lesson in life.